Hi, my name's Shane Sheridan, and I'm 3 days away from having a double microdiscectomy on my L5 S1, L4, L5. So today's the 27th of January 2018, and I'm due to have the operation on the 30th of January 2018. So if you forgive me a little bit because I haven't done one of these videos before, so I'm not 100% confident in doing it. A bit about my background. I originally played a lot of rugby, badminton, tennis when I was younger. Then spent a lot of time traveling around doing a high altitude trekking, carrying my own backpack and that with lots of weight in it. And also then I took up sprinting when I was 53. So rather than one specific issue, the doctor seems to be saying that it's just general wear and tear on my back that's caused the issue. So I took up sprinting in 2012 when I was 53, having never done it before. I raced mainly 100 meters, 200 meters, and the odd 400, even though I don't train for it. I was the Irish champion and the Irish record holder in all of my distances, and I also won a silver medal at the World Indoor Championships in Korea in 2017 and two bronze medals at the European Outdoor Championships in Denmark in 2017 as well. So I race at quite a high level, so obviously I'm looking to try and get back to that. So the background to how the symptoms came about. First thing I'd like to say is that I'm very much aware that my symptoms would be quite minor in terms of what a lot of people experience in terms of pain and mobility. So I'm very conscious this video won't apply to a lot of people simply because I'm probably at the very low end of the effects of what can happen with a bad back. So initially I started getting cramps in my calves, which I thought was just from overtraining or possibly that. So I was doing a lot of foam rolling on my calves, which in hindsight, when I actually got an MRI done and found out that I actually had the L5 S1, all I was doing was irritating the nerves in the calf because I was literally rolling the nerves that were already very inflamed. I was struggling to train because I as I say, I was getting a lot of cramps in my calf, back was sore, so I couldn't really do weights. My training was very, very restricted for the last year and a half, 2 years. Literally, I was getting through races by going to a very good physio who was giving me dry needling and some physio on my legs, my back, maybe 2 days before a race, and then I would go out and race. But then within a couple of days, everything would be back to the same as it was before. So I spent all of 2017 pretty much doing that. And I thought I could manage doing what I was doing. But then in May 2017, I went out to race and I started the race and it was like as if there was no power whatsoever in my left leg. It was like running on one leg. So I decided I kind of had to escalate then what I was doing. So while I'd been doing physio and trying to do exercises, I realized I need to take the next step. So I got an epidural, which did seem to cure the weakness in the leg. So felt I was able to run again. Now I was having sciatica symptoms as well, which could be quite bad if I had a long drive, but was manageable most of the time. So that did seem to clear that up as well. So I continued racing through 2017. Again, I was having issues. So I had another two epidurals between May and I think it was August in 2017. And then I kind of took a bit of a break from training to see if things would improve. And I started doing intensifying the physio and the exercises to see if it cleared the problem. Then I went out to race in early January of this year, and again the weakness had come back in my leg. So I realized if I wanted to race, I had another epidural which didn't work in terms of bringing the power back into the leg. So at this stage I had 4 epidurals. I'd done all the physio, I'd done all the exercises I could to try and correct the situation, and it didn't seem to be working. So I've decided now to, I could probably continue on if I didn't want to race anymore. Because I say my symptoms are quite minor compared to what a lot of people go through. So on an everyday life, I probably could continue on without it, but it could get worse as I went on. But as I want to race, I decided to go and get the microdiscectomy done to see if that will help. So as I say, I'm booked in for 3 days time to get that. I've been told that after it, obviously first 2 weeks very little, just very small bit of walking around the house. Then over the next 3 months, building it up, walking a little bit further each day and trying building it up, and hopefully after 3 months, I might be able to start back a little bit by light running, a bit of training in the gym. Again, I'm going to go with what the physio says. I have a very good surgeon with very good physio, so I'll follow their advice to see. I'm hoping that I can get back for the Irish National Championships, which are in August, which is 7 to 8 months. So hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be back for that. And long term, my objective is get back. The World Indoor Championships are on in Poland in 2019, in March of 2019. So I would like to get back to where I feel I could be competitive in that and go back and go to those and compete. So I'll hopefully keep a diary and put more of these up. Just as I say, it'll probably be more interest to sprinters who don't have major symptoms other than possibly the weakness in the leg. But again, for anybody else that's interested, I'll put more videos up as the recovery goes, and see what I can achieve my goal of initial goal of getting back for the Irish Masters in August, and hopefully get to Poland in 2019 and be competitive. So I'll leave it for now, and then hopefully I will put up more videos as I progress. Okay, thank you.